Since its launch in November 2010, the Doing Business in Free Trade Areas, or DBFTA campaign, has helped Filipino entrepreneurs expand their markets overseas. The campaign was a product of the collaboration between the Department of Trade and Industry, the Bureau of Customs, the Tariff Commission, together with the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and the Philippine Exporters Confederation. The DBFTA campaign aims to encourage Filipino businesses to develop markets for their products abroad by availing of the free trade agreements with various countries. Through the series of information sessions, Filipino entrepreneurs are guided on the export opportunities in FTA markets, as well as the documents needed to avail of preferential tariffs in free trade areas. Through FTA information sessions in key areas in the country, Filipino entrepreneurs are informed about their product's tariff code, FTA rates, rules of origin or ROO, and the process of securing a certificate of origin or CO. All these lead to more efficient and bigger enterprise operations, globally competitive products and services, and more importantly, empowered Filipino entrepreneurs. Among those who benefited from the DBFTA information sessions are Big Glory Bay of Alliance Select Foods International Incorporated, Buyak Industries, and Mond Nissin Corporation.
Well, Alliance Select Foods, a publicly listed company, we're involved in international manufacturing. We produce seafood products in the Philippines, Indonesia, New Zealand, and the US. Well, our goal is to become a major Philippine-based multinational producing seafood.
I am Ligaya Fontamillas. I'm into handicraft business of artificial flowers and natural materials. We export to the US, Europe, and Asia.
I'm Dominic Milan. I'm an export trade specialist in Mond Nissin Corporation. We are the makers of Lucky Me Noodles and Mond Biscuits.
These companies came to know about the FTAs by maintaining close coordination with the government through the DTI forums and with their membership in associations of Philippine exporters. Alliance Select Foods International Incorporated, Buyak Industries, and Mond Nissin Corporation have managed to expand their business and enter into new markets by availing themselves of the free trade agreements. The country's FTA with New Zealand allowed Alliance Select Foods International Incorporated to get the raw materials at zero tariff.
It levels the playing field with our neighbors also, like Thailand, who had an FTA with Australia and New Zealand before the ASEAN FTA. Levels the playing field for Filipino exporters also in being able to bring in components duty-free and processing it and actually selling them locally and for exports.
The FTA also reduced the documentation for exporting goods, as with the case of Buyak Industries.
Yes, it lessened my time for documentation, processes, because if we are a banded warehouse, every time we export, we have a paperwork to do. But with FTA, it's only one time release from our customs, and that's it.
The FTAs also provide greater profit margins for distributors of Philippine product like Mond Nissin's Kid O.
We have a particular product. This is Kid O. This is not something that we sell locally. We only sell it abroad, and it's a very, very popular product in Korea and Japan.
Mond Nissin attributes the success of Kid O in the Japanese and Korean markets to the FTAs.
The buyer, the distributors, can import Kid O from us without paying tariff. So they have better profit margin. They push our products more. They distribute it to good locations in Korea and Japan.
Lower cost of raw materials, more competitive prices, and greater profit margin. Enjoy all these by availing yourself of the FTAs. With the savings on cost and time, these companies became more competitive by investing more on upgrading their facilities and improving the quality of their products. No matter what your industry, The FTAs will help link your products to markets throughout the globe. Doing business in free trade areas, bringing your products to the world.